A man spent 3 years growing a patch of seedlings in the harsh environment of Sihamba. But one day, a group of college students came and pulled out more than half of them. The man had just returned from fetching water when he saw what happened. He couldn't control his anger. He rushed over and demanded to know who had touched his seedlings. One young woman stepped forward and confidently said she had helped remove the inferior seedlings. The man already disliked these so-called college students. They came from places with big trees, so they thought anything growing in the desert was inferior. And now they had pulled out seedlings he had carefully grown for 3 years, without even asking. He had nurtured each one of them, drop by drop of water. Furious, the man accused her of sabotaging his work. As the argument was about to explode, the director quickly pulled the man aside. He explained that she was an excellent graduate in seedling cultivation. He also asked the man why he hadn't shown up to welcome the new students. The man only cared about planting trees. He didn't want to waste time on formalities. He insisted that the students leave the nursery immediately. The young woman didn't understand why he was so upset. She said she had only tried to help removing weak seedlings that wouldn't survive transplanting anyway. But the man replied that he treated every seed as a life. He had stayed on Sihamba for 3 years for these trees, even during spring festival. He hadn't gone home. Now, just as he was seeing some progress, they came and destroyed more than half of it. He picked up a hoe and was ready to fight. But the woman wasn't scared. Instead, she walked up to him and asked, "Did you disinfect the seeds before sowing? What was the concentration of the disinfectant? What is the pH value of the soil?" The man was stunned. He couldn't answer a single question. It was clear, next to these trained students, he was out of his depth. He slowly lowered the hoe. He realized he had been too rash. Even so, he still didn't trust them. He had met too many college students who knew theory but couldn't handle real work. He still wanted them to leave. In his eyes, no student could endure the hardships of Sihamba. But then the young woman made a vow on the spot. "If I don't turn Sihamba into an oasis, I will never leave this place." Little did she know, a real test was coming. 3 days later, a heavy snowstorm swept across Sihamba. Do you think the students were right? Can they survive the test of the snow?